quick, fast, and in a hurry and put it in the end zone.
Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Vikings 9. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Locke. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
On first down, Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Locke on the give, it's Lindsey. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
To throw again on 2nd down. Locke. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Extra point.
Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
McManus now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Broncos 23, Vikings 9.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First run for the backup, Abdullah. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. He completes it to Abdullah. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Broncos 23, Vikings 16. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Clock now on 1st down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. K.J. Hamler with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos push further out in front. And the lead will grow by one more.
Makes the score Broncos 30, Vikings.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts
A gain of 20
as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Cousins. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cousins. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Block now on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey, and he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From midfield, here's Locke. Screen pass to Lindsey. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
The 35-yard line.
Here's Lindsey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 27, Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Number 25.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Anthony Harris on the tackle. A gain of 2.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
And now look at him go. The 30, 10, touchdown, Vikings.
The ball carrier.
Dalvin Cook, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
Dan Bailey lining up for the point after.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start.
33.
They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he's got the first down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back. They'll run here with Lindsey. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Jeff Gladney able to come up and make the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 17-yard line.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And now it's third down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line.
Smith on the tackle.
The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Locke. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. To throw again. Locke. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here we go. Here we go.
And the blitz does come. He'll go up top here for Hamler. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith. Here's Sam Martin now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, here's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 30-yard line. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
30-yard line.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Down Minnesota.
Cousins again. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Right there, 54, right there.
Block working out of the gun. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
3rd and 1.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings' 14-yard line. A big gainer there on 3rd and 1. Give him 42 yards on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
54 mark, 54 mark. Check, block 54.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Broncos 40, Vikings 29. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Off the play fake, Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Tonight's final
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL